morning. Good morning. I want to welcome all the ladies and gentlemen, all the peoples and peoples. I want to welcome all the people from my mama's big party last night. How y'all feeling? Thanks for joining. It was good talking to y'all and telling you about our show. This is the Sideline Junkies. In conjunction with Clear Productions, I would like to introduce my host. We got my man down low, the Midnight Rider. And then we got my buddy, the show's host, KG. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Sunday Rise. Let's go, baby.
Oh, yeah. This was my first introduction. I forgot to talk about the Rise. This is the Sunday Rise. B came back and got his collection plate, so we're going to pass around a paper plate. Put your monies in.
It's the gold plate.
He took it. He came and got it back.
No. We kept it. We got it.
You got it back?
Yeah, we got it back. We good.
Okay. Everybody reach deep, and make sure you put in the plate. Keep this going.
Of course, we like the kind that jingles, but we prefer the kind that fold. If you know what we're saying this morning.
Yes, sir.
So if you go and turn to your book of sins, calculate the amount of sin that you did and put that money in the collection plate, and everything will be great.
Great.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, KG. My bad.
I'm not joining in the debauchery tonight, but good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining.
If your heart compels you to give to the Lord, then all we asking you is to give from your heart. All right, I'm done now.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Welcome to this is week 2, NFL week 2. I should have put that in the banner. This is NFL week 2. Jeez. Glad to be here. Let's go ahead and get this thing started off. Let's wrap up. Well, we wrapped up week 2 last week. Let's start off with week 1. The Dolphins the Dolphins lost to the Bills 31-10. This game right here, it wasn't the gameplay that got everybody talking. It was the injury to Tua Tagovailoa, that concussion. Start with you, Jack. Go to the Midnight Rider after. Are you guys feeling the same way everybody else is feeling about that injury?
I got no ill will towards Tua, but damn, man, what's this? Number 3 in his short career, 3 or 4 concussions. You don't mess with your dome, man. You need that. You need this right here to do what you're gonna do in life. So if this is starting to get to be a threat to his health, in which I think multiple concussions is, he might have to look for future work in the studio, in the booth. I don't know what's going on. Like I say, seems like he's got a concussion every other week. So I think the gentleman should definitely worry about his health and get his head checked out and see what's going
on. I don't know who I had this conversation with, whether it was one of the junks or not, but I truly believe that he was concussed before that hit happened. I think because that interception he threw, that was returned for the pick 6 he threw. I still don't understand what he was doing. Like, I don't understand the play. I don't understand what his thought process was. So I feel like maybe before that he may have had a hit that triggered it, and then the hit on the run kind of made it all come to a head. But nah. If you say that hit caused a concussion and knocked him out, I don't believe that. I think
who did he get hit by again?
Hamlin.
Yeah, and smallest dude on the field.
He didn't really even hit him. He just ran his head into his belly. Yeah. That's why I think that's the reason why I think this was a situation where he was already in a concussed state, and then that just elevated it.
I agree with that. I said this earlier. Well, no, it wasn't early in the week. I said this a couple of days ago. Matter of fact, I was talking to the boss BJ, who we'll hear from in a little bit. I said Tua is like he's like the league's little brother. He's like football fans' little brother now. Yeah, you want to see him play. You want to beat him, but when he gets hurt, it's like everybody's like, "Oh, come on, man, not again." Like everybody's urging him to retire. Everybody's like, are really, really concerned about him. And it's no way, shape, or form to put it other than the way Manti Te'o put it. Your health is more important in this game. What they say about baseball players and sports athletes, period. You play a kid's game for a king's ransom. I'm sure something can be worked out so he can still get his money, but that quality of life got to be there too.
Oh, I thought Manti Te'o said, keep your girlfriends real.
Or make them up.
Quick, KG. I don't know why you
That's y'all's boy.
Because that whole situation right there, that took the whole air out of the room in Notre Dame. We went and played Alabama national championship and got our ass handed to us.
Yeah, but they were better. They were way better than us. So that that girlfriend ain't had nothing to do with it.
They had pros.
Keep it real. My bad.
Stats from Thursday night game: Josh Allen was 13 of 19, 139 and a touchdown. James Cook had 11 carries, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. Khalil Shakir, 5 catches, 54 yards. It looks like they really, really got into it, early, and they let off the gas and just played the game. Tua, before he left out of the game, was 17 of 25, 145, a touchdown and 3 picks. Skylar Thompson replaced him, 8 for 14 for 80 yards. Devin A-Chain, 22 carries, 96 yards. Also led the team in reception and yards, 7 catches, 69 yards. Jonnu Smith, 6 for 53. Jalen Waddle, 4 for 41. Haven't been getting no production out of him in fantasy. Tyreek Hill, 3 for 24. I think we all picked Buffalo across the board for this game.
No, we didn't. We all picked Miami. The 3 of us picked Miami.
Oh, I picked Buffalo.
Yeah.
B's the only one to pick Buffalo, I thought.
Boss man.
I picked Buffalo. I didn't pick Miami.
Nah, I thought B's the only one to pick Buffalo. Miami.
Well, we gotta go to the tape.
Yeah,
because I remember that. B was the only one to pick Buffalo.
Because I know in a pigskin pick'em sponsored by ESPN that we have, I had Buffalo.
Well, you can always change your mind, once the game's over.
There you go.
So I don't know.
We're gonna go to the tape.
Before we go any further, Lord, we ask you on this day that if we put in our parlays, that you bless our parlays and you make our winnings bountiful and beautiful on this day. Amen. Let's go.
Let's go.
Now we're gonna wrap up the weekend, so I gotta say this quickly. We're not gonna spend too much time on it, so I'll say quickly. College football was good this week.
College football is great.
Mm-hmm.
Notre Dame won 66-7 to bring the Shillelagh back to South Bend.
Okay.
My kid Hudson Card, I felt bad for him. I felt like he was out there with a water gun in a gunfight. Like Hudson Card is going to be a kid that's going to get drafted. It's going to be late, but he'll be an NFL QB. If Jeff Driscoll can be an NFL QB, Hudson Card can. That's all I got.
What do you guys think about the Shedeur Sanders and the quarterback of Colorado State? He told him keep talking shit on Instagram and wouldn't shake his hand. Are we at that point now?
I don't care about Shedeur Sanders. He's irrelevant to me. I want to see him keep that energy when they play good teams. And the other thing is, I think they can still get to 6 because that's what Dion needs. Dion needs them to get to 6 for them to be relevant, for them to have this ego and this cockiness as they're doing their thing.
They can have their cockiness over Colorado State all they want, man.
Say it again, Jack. I like where you're going with this.
You beat them twice in 2 years. It's supposed to be Colorado State. The no shaking hands, I think that's a bunch of crap. I don't care what's going on the field. You battle as hard as you can. You can hate the dude. You can knock his teeth out. But when that ball game is over, you congratulate or you shake hands with your opponent. That's just good sportsmanship. I mean, that's the way I was taught. That's the way I recommend all ball players are taught in the beginning to go and be cocky and all that. That's your leaders that are telling you to do all that, man. So D gotta learn a little bit. I mean, there's always the end of the game. You show your good sportsmanship. I don't care if dude gave your mama the finger or what he did during the game. That's the heat of battle. When it's over, kick back, go sip some yak, congratulate each other, man. I'm not saying you got to throw them a party, but you do shake hands with your opponent. I think that's the way I was brought up.
Real quick, Georgia 13-12 over Kentucky.
Yeah.
Tight ball game. That was ugly. Any thoughts on that?
I don't know what happened to them dogs yesterday. That's not Kirby. Kirby's not 13 points. Kirby's 40 points. I didn't get a chance to watch the game because I had a busy day yesterday. I basically watched a little bit of football, caught up on a lot of football. So,
all right, Tennessee 71-0 over Kent State. Sorry, Matty Ice.
Matty called that.
Nebraska 34-3 over Northern Iowa. Texas 56-7 over UTSA. Mississippi and your boy Jackson Dart
bald
40-6 over Wake Forest.
You got Dart stats?
Huh?
You got Dart stats?
See, Jack, this is a beautiful thing because I know you. I knew we was going here. And Tuesday, get ready for what's coming up Tuesday. Jackson Dart, 26-30, foul, 377, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Jackson Dart.
He threw a nice long couple. I've seen one nice long ball in that game, like 75 yard touchdown pass. He's got a nice touch, man. I'm telling you.
And because we do a show called The Gridiron on Saturday mornings at 11 a.m., Oregon 49, Oregon State 14. I think the best game last night was LSU and South Carolina, 36-33. I still don't think I don't understand how that field goal went wide, whatever it was. I thought it was good. But again, I might have had a couple as I was watching that field goal go through. So
couple of comments. Talking about Colorado State. JoJo says, LOL, I don't like it, but they are true rivals just like Nebraska. But yeah, you got to take the heat too. I didn't like it, and that's my guy. And she said, yeah, Jack, facts. And also shout out to Terps.
Good morning, JoJo.
And Terps won 27-13.
Does Green Bay play today?
I believe so.
What?
Hey, JoJo, I know you live. Can you go live and jump in with us? Let me know. Go ahead.
Yeah, been a minute since seeing JoJo.
I think did y'all see what happened in that Houston game? The players fighting on the sidelines?
Nah, I didn't see that.
I gotta find the clip. I was watching it early this morning, about 2:00 this morning, and they said something about
the junkies don't get any sleep. I swear we don't. As a collective, we probably don't get any REM sleep at all.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
She said, yeah, 1 p.m. That's when they played. She had work, and let's try Tuesday. All right. We'll put JoJo down for Tuesday. That'll be good. Speaking of which, after the show, Midnight Rider, me, you, and Jack have to have a conversation about what I said yesterday, so we can try to work that out. We start getting that set up.
So we talking about the midget strippers, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Don't y'all ain't forget about that.
Wait, I'm sorry.
But the caption was one player had to take another player out of the game. So the guy's running off the field. He has his helmet off, and he gets to the sideline. He jogs to the sideline. He gets to the sideline. He turns around, and he's standing there on the front line. All of a sudden, this other player comes and he gets up in his face, and they start grabbing each other. They start tussling. He grabs the helmet. He throws him down. I'm like, what is going on? And people in the comments like, yeah, that's 80s football. You're supposed to hold your teammate accountable. Wait, what?
Ooh, what?
That's not 80s football.
No.
I can hold you accountable without putting my hands on you. I can say, come on, you know you better than that. That's not what we do.
That's a millennial trying to identify 80s football.
So, I'm getting a notice here. Oh man. Well, we got to go over to the Boss Says because we got to go live on location. Oh my goodness, we have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. Don't want to put Ben in the corner.
No, we good.
Nobody puts Ben in the.
Good morning. This is
corner.
I'm sorry. Let's do this the right way, ladies and gentlemen. The Boss Says.
Good morning. This is the Boss B on location at Helen Hunt Motors. KG, we got some problems. We got some issues. Inventory ain't looking right. But I will tell the people this. We got some specials. Can't tell you about them. I can't tell you where this place is. So if you come across it, we can help you. If not, then don't worry about it. You didn't hear this message. NFL week number 2. My Buffalo Bills started out the week in South Florida at the Miami Dolphins and absolutely took the air out of that organization completely. That was bully ball, and I wasn't expecting that from the Buffalo Bills, but I will say that it was a very, very, very great sight, the game. And seeing that the Buffalo Bills win without Josh Allen having to do everything. It's a really good thing, good look for a Buffalo fan. Now, on the other hand, if you are a Dolphin fan, your organization got some questions to answer about one Tua Tagovailoa and how they're going to proceed going forward with his health. He had another very scary looking concussion where he lowered his head into Damar Hamlin. Damar Hamlin is 200 pounds, probably with his pads on. And Tua went into that scary, stiff arm look on the ground. And, you know, you want to leave that decision to Tua. But at the same time, I think the NFL and the Dolphins may have to step in and medically hold him off for a bit. I would be surprised if I see Tua for the rest of the season, if I didn't see him. If I saw him, I would be surprised. Let me get those words straight. A couple games I'm going to pick because this is the disadvantage to recording. I don't have notes in front of me. Saints, Cowboys. I'm going to take the Cowboys in that one. Whatever the line is with the Cowboys, I'm going to take that and eat that one. Give me the Commanders today against the Giants. Give me the Commanders. I think they're going to break that that giant curse, that giant hold that Daniel Jones has on them. Give me the Giants, and then Bengals and Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. The Bengals are just a mess right now. Joe Burrow doesn't look good. Give me the Chiefs in that one. So that's all I got for this morning. Thank y'all for joining the Sunday Rise. This is my part, the boss's corner. That's what we're going to call it. KG, you need to make a call down to the dealership. And yeah, you need to make a call. Or you need to go get the Lincoln and make some stops. Okay? Peace.
That was the boss BJ in the aptly new named Boss's Corner. He's also in the comments. He said Fraud Rado won yesterday. Jojo said, what are we buying? Cars? Yeah, Helen Hunt Motors. If your money's funny, your change is strange, your credit won't get it, come on down to Helen Hunt Motors. We got a no questions asked guarantee. You don't ask us no questions, we guarantee you we get you your car that you need. It's only one location, so it's near you. Come on down to Helen Hunt Motors. That's right. If you need a car that goes from A to B and sometimes C, go to Helen Hunt for it. Jojo said, yeah, BJ, they gave him to Miami. Yeah. They Miami does have a lot to do, a lot to say. And I heard a rumor that they may shut Tua down for the rest of the season. That's pretty much going to be their season. And it wouldn't surprise me if they shut him down and they go out and get a Ryan Tannehill.
Mm-hmm.
Being honest.
I agree.
It's time for us to get into our picks. So let's start this off. Saints versus Cowboys. Cowboys is 6.5 point favorites. Over under is 46.5. And always remember, every line you see today's show, any show that we do and we put up lines, they are sponsored by our official, unofficial betting app, FanDuel. Jack, Saints versus Cowboys, what you got?
Well, I'll tell you, the way the Cowboys came out last week on fire, I think they're going to keep that roll going. Line's what, 6.5 is what I got. Over 46.5. I think it's going to be.
Jack.
Sir.
Look at the screen.
Sir.
The line's right there in front of you.
I know.
Saints Cowboys -6, over under 46.5.
It's the same thing I said.
I know, but we got the lines for you. You ain't got to
That's
look down
all.
at your notes, baby.
That's all right.
We got you.
Doing me.
Okay, do you?
I don't think this points is going to fly as high this week for Dallas, but I do think they're going to win. So I like the under and the Cowboys.
You like the under and the Cowboys?
Mm-hmm. I got a feeling.
I
I don't think the Saints going to put many points up.
What you doing with the line? What you doing with that 6.5?
I don't like anything like that. That's too close to a touchdown. The boys are going to cover. The boys are going to cover. Under, the boys are going to cover.
All right, so I got the same thing. I like the Cowboys to win. I like the Cowboys to cover. And I actually like the over because I think the Saints aren't the team. I don't think the Saints are the team that they are who we thought they are or were. And they're going to come back to reality, back to life, back to reality in this situation. Because we don't want no scrubs.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to go chasing waterfalls.
Okay? Never.
We don't want a red light special.
I don't know. Those were pretty nice back in the day.
What? I'm not doing. I don't know what you think I'm doing, KG, but I'm not doing what you think I'm doing.
Red light special, Parkway special, whatever you want to call it.
But we're taking the over. Go ahead, KG.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the Cowboys in this one.
Okay.
Go ahead. They're gonna cover the 6 and give me the over. So I'll take it just like that because the Cowboys played pretty decent ball last week, and Cleveland was not who I thought they would be. I thought Cleveland's defense would show up, but Cleveland's defense didn't even come in the door. So
So both of y'all take the points in the over.
Yep.
I just don't think New Orleans is going to score enough points to help with that over. And the boys ain't putting up 46. They're going to score about 28, 30.
I don't know.
Okay. We'll see.
Okay.
All right. Next up, Bengals versus Chiefs. Chiefs are 5.5-point favorites. Over under is 47.5. Jack Carr, what you got?
How about them Chiefs? Boy. I don't know if Cincinnati going to get out of that crap they had last week. But Jesus, they look like doo-doo. I mean, Cincinnati was supposed to win that game against New England last week. I don't know where their offense went. They got their offense on the side of the milk carton. That's where it's at. I think Kansas City going to take it. Kansas City going to win, and I'll take the over in this one. I'm going to leave the points alone. Kansas City going to win on the money line, and they're going to score a lot of points over here. Yep. Take the over.
Yeah, I think Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my line because when it comes to getting payments from Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, every time they dial my number, I get a click every time. I don't know what we're doing with this Candy Girl, but these Bengals and these Chiefs, I think we're gonna get Xavier Worthy doing this thing. I'm taking the Chiefs at the 5.5. I'm going with the over. Because if it isn't love, then why do we do this thing? And I think we got to cool it now because I'm gone too far into this wormhole. So yeah,
Yeah,
give
you
me the
have.
Chiefs, the -5.5, and the over.
Okay. I'm going to take the Chiefs with this one. And I think they're just going to come in right under the under. I don't think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Thanos Ross is checking in Chiefs and the under. I got to agree with that. I think it's going to be out of reach early. I think this is going to be over early. So it ain't going to be much going on.
I got you.
Next up, Bucks versus Lions. Lions 7.5-point favorites. Over under is 51.5. Lions coming off an impressive overtime win. Bucks coming off a dismantling. Before I give it to you, Jack, let me ask both of you gentlemen a question. Will we see Baker Mayfield from last week against the Lions? Will we see Cleveland's Baker Mayfield, or will we see the middle of the road Baker Mayfield?
I don't think you're going to see Baker Mayfield from last week against Washington, and there's one main reason. Aiden Hutchinson's going to be up his ass. That Aiden Hutchinson's going to be a problem no matter what side they line that man up on. I want to watch this game right here. See if Baker can continue to shine or if Mr. Hutchinson's going to put him on his ass. I got Detroit in this. I think they're going to score. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair. I'll take Detroit in the over, what is it, 51? Yeah. Detroit in the over for me.
I think we're going to figure out when doves cry. Because I think Jared Goff is going to wear his raspberry beret, and he going to do his thing today. I think I take the Lions, but I think the Bucks will cover because Baker Mayfield will not let the Lions go crazy. He's going to hold them down, and there might be some purple rain. But what we're going to do today is we're going to have the Lions win, Bucks cover, and we're going to hit the under.
Lions win, Bucks cover.
Okay. I got the Lions winning outright. I got them covering the 7.5 and give me the under. I think this is going to be a defensive battle. I think this is going to be a 28-20 game.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, give me the
You
under.
both take the under on that one, huh?
Yeah, because I don't see the Lions. I see the Lions winning, by any means necessary, but I don't see them scoring a lot of points to win.
I don't know.
I got that. I like that.
Mhm. We'll go with that.
Next up, this is I think the Monday night game, ain't it? Falcons versus Eagles. Nope, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. This is a Sunday night
Sunday
game.
night.
Falcons versus Eagles, and story coming out of this one that I just came across: Hassan Riddick will miss again this game, so that will cost him another $800,000
But you
in
know,
bonus forfeiture.
hold on, KG. Your sources are a little off on this one because Reddick is a Jet, not an Eagle.
Oh yeah.
I'm
So
sorry about that.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that part of it. I know where you're going with it. But yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at it and I didn't even read it all. I'm reading Adam Schefter. He got him in the Eagles jersey, so I'm sorry.
Nah, you good, brother. You good, man.
There've been rumors of him being traded, but
I mean, every now and then when you get rumors, you gotta cool it down. That's all I'm saying.
you worked hard on that, didn't you, bro?
And Ross said Bucks with the over. Damn.
Woo!
Okay.
That'd be
Hey, that's-
nice.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Ross. Would you put the blue magic stamp on that? Do you guarantee it?
Guarantee.
What you got, Ross?
Jack says both nice defenses. Yeah. I think the Falcons. Oh, let me get this to Jack. Falcons versus Eagles. Eagles 6-point favorites over under 46.5. Disregard my earlier message about Hassan Riddick because it's the wrong game. Go.
I want to watch this game. It's an NFC East thing, and NFC East, that's my bag. And I want to see what goes on there in Atlanta because last week I didn't see squat. So I think Atlanta's going to pick their game up a little bit, but Philly's still going to come out with the win. They're going to easily win by a touchdown. So the points, that don't mean nothing, man. Philly, is this in Philly?
I believe so.
I believe so. The way the line's set up. It
Yeah,
looks like
Philly.
it's the same thing.
Most teams get 3 just because they're playing home. Shit, Philly gets 7 because they're playing home in that Animal House. So, yeah, Philly. With the points, and I'm not touching that over and under on this one because you don't know what Atlanta's going to do.
Yo, that's crazy. I think it's human nature for this to be a thriller. I feel bad because you rock my world with this game that we got going on. I like the Eagles. I like the -6. I like the 46.5. Don't stop till you get enough. But I think this is going to be a great game. I think we're going to have a great time with this game. I think this is probably going to be the thing where we figure out if Kirk Cousins is real or not. I don't know if it's Billie Jean or not, but we got some things going on in this ball game today. But Eagles -6, and I think I'd say it under. Right?
Yep.
So don't stop till you get enough. And here we go.
Jack said Eagles over. Ross said no guarantee, but both sets of corners can be beat. He also said, I think Evans, Godwin, and the rookie are going to have good games. Evans going to have a good game regardless.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. Mike Evans is a certified Hall of Famer, first ballot.
First, yeah, for sure.
Numbers don't lie.
Like I think the problem is like Gary Clark had a similar pathway, but Gary Clark's career wasn't like at that 1,000-yard level. Because there's a stat, I forget what the stat is. It was like Gary Clark, Jerry Rice, and Andre Rison. They were like the first guys in like their first 6 years or 7 years of their career to have like over 50 catches. And I might be a little off on that, but I think I'm close to it. So that's the thing where they kind of intersect, and I think the benefit of Evans is he's in this atmosphere where that gets appreciated more than it would with Gary Clark in particular, because Gary Clark should be a Hall of Famer, but that's another conversation for another day.
Ross said Philly with the over. Jack says Eagles getting Saquon Barkley was a huge move. It was. It paid dividends. Let's see if it paid dividends this week too. Instant Super Bowl contender after that move. Jalen Hurts is my fantasy quarterback, and he's been putting up numbers. I just hope that the rest of the team helps him out so he can put up even bigger numbers. But give me Philly to cover and the over. I think the Eagles can score 46 by themselves. This is going to be a laugher by third quarter. So this is gonna be bad. Last but not least, Commanders versus Giants. I got my Commanders jersey on pregame today. I had it on during the game last week, so I'm switching some things around. I put it on pregame. Commanders 1.5 point favorites. Don't even get a full 3 at home. Home opener at Northwest by Northwest Stadium. Whatever the name is, I ain't got the name right yet. I'm just so disappointed. I'll leave that up to Jack to pick this one, and I'll express my feelings later. But Jack, Giants Commanders 1.5 point favorites, over under 43.5.
Well, Mr. Daniel Jones has some kind of good luck when he plays against Washington. Mr. Daniel Jones is 5-1-1 versus Washington in his career. And both teams have been doo-doo his whole career. So I don't know. I compare this kind of to some of the bowl games that come late in the season in college football. There's so many of them now that I got a toilet bowl. And that's what this is, the toilet bowl. Giants versus the Commanders. I don't know. Numbers say the Commanders should win this time. Over under 43. Shit, they should have made that like 35 with these two. I don't know what's going to happen. This game could be the highest scoring game today, or it can be the nastiest game of the day. I think the Commanders are going to snap out of that slump against the Giants, and I think the Commanders are going to beat them by 6. I'm not touching over under on this one. It could be one way or the other, man. So I'm just going Commanders cover.
All right. So before I let go, I want to share some happy feelings because we are one. And this is the golden time of day for the Commanders to have their way with what's going on. I think I'm nervous about this game. So y'all in Sideline Junkie Nation don't understand that I've got a bet now that I'm taking every wide receiver that plays against the Commanders for a touchdown. So I don't care what it is. I don't care what the situation is. If you play us, I'm gonna be there. Because we want to experience the joy and the pain. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be back in stride again with everything that's going on. So today, I take the Commanders. No, actually, I'm sorry. Because I'm going to stay with my pick. I'm going to stay with what I'm doing. Because I'm not trying to be a Southern girl. Or I don't want you to feel that feeling. Because I want to thank you for being here today. So I'm taking the Giants and I'm taking the under and I'm taking Neighbors to have 2 touchdowns.
Ooh. Mm.
You on mute.
Mute button wins. But you said something, it sparked something, I was going to let you have it.
What I say?
I'm just happy to see you and me back
Oh yeah, always got that loaded up. But this is a tough game for me to pick because conventional wisdom says, okay, Washington's the better team, but like Jack said, Daniel Jones looks like a Hall of Fame quarterback when he plays Washington. He didn't lose his first game against Washington until what, last year?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
No, they beat us twice last year. They beat us with Tyrod and DeVito.
So that was year before last year lost.
Before. It was recent.
Yeah.
I can't be in good confidence and good conscience. I can't pick the Commanders in this game. And I'm doing this as a strategy. I did this with Dallas a couple of years ago. I kept picking Dallas, and every time I picked Dallas, they lost. So I kept picking them. I'm going to pick the Giants in this one. I'm going to take the under. The Giants win by 4. Let's call it 24. Nope, that's not going to put me in the under. Let's call it 17-13. Giants.
Oh, so you're going to just let the sideshow begin in this comparison?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying. I don't know what's come over you in this situation, but it seems like you're imperiled by this matchup of these two teams.
I am. I don't. When we play the Giants, I don't feel confident. I don't feel confident at all in certain games. It's like you sit around and you collectively hold your breath as a fan base, because when things start going good, you wait for it to go bad, and it's like this feeling that I get in the pit of my stomach, and I don't like it.
So you aren't overjoyed. You're more superstition.
Nah, he gets that feeling because Washington has a history of not winning the games they're supposed to win. And that's what this is.
So his iterations aren't going to knock him off his feet because he's looking for a rip in the sky.
I'll give you that. Yeah. Ross says Gary Clark is a Hall of Famer. Stats don't lie. I say the same thing. He also said this has to be a get-right game for Washington. If Daniel Jones beats them again and they start off 0-2 again, everyone will lose their shit. Washington by 9.
Washington been playing right games the last 5 years.
Ross has one of the best analogies to the fan base.
Right, he does. Because you know what? Because sometimes I gotta ask, what's going on? Because ain't no mountain high enough, and ain't no valley low enough. We gotta just keep going on as Commander fans in this world that we live in. We don't need no sexual healing. We just gotta be who we are in this fandom.
Well, if I may jump in and play a little bit,
Sure.
don't you think we need to win just to keep us satisfied?
But you don't stop till you get enough. You know what I'm saying?
Don't stop believing.
Yes, don't stop believing. Because I believe.
I didn't think I'd play this game.
All right.
I did not think I would play that game, man, but I had to chime a little bit.
Bold predictions for the day.
I'm gonna go on my I didn't hear it through the grapevine, but I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say that I think Bryce Hall might be on the shelf for a little bit, so I think Braden Allen might have a big day today. So I'm gonna take Braden Allen with a touchdown. That's my bold projection.
Okay. I think the New England Patriots are going to finish this day 2-0. I think New England.
I like that one.
New England's going to knock off the Seahawks, and Nah, Panthers ain't doing nothing. Yeah, New England beat the Patriots. I know that's not a Super Bowl prediction. Colts going to beat the Packers too, because Packers don't have a quarterback.
I mean, mercy me. I mean, I'm with you there.
Yeah, I don't see nothing Super Bowl today. I think it's going to go the way it should.
Right.
Ravens are going to annihilate the Raiders. They're going to chew them up.
I don't think the Ravens are not like the Raiders. I think that game is going to be closer than we think.
Well, Ravens, man, they're at home. I think Ravens play a lot better ball at home. And I think Lamar is going to run all over them for about 50.
I think to be honest, the Ravens are going to have some inner city blues. And it's going to be a tough fight for them and the Raiders because the Raiders play the way the Ravens play. So I think that's going to be a close ball game.
I don't know. I got a feeling I'll come to Baltimore and get smoked like some Pitts beef.
I feel like a troubled man in when we talk about this ball game. Yes, I'm with you.
Ross says sometimes you gotta love the one you're with.
That's right.
And his bold prediction: Najee Harris over 80 yards and 2 TDs.
I like that.
I like Najee.
My bold prediction is local. Jaden Daniels rushes for 100 yards, throws for 250 in a loss.
Okay. Sometimes when you love the one you with, you gotta start a new relationship.
And we got the Sunday night game. It's not one of those games listed on our 5 picks, guys. Sunday night game is the Bears and the Texans.
Yeah,
There was,
yeah.
I thought this was the Sunday night game.
I don't know about that.
Look, my schedule was so back up, messed up.
That's from 2006.
It probably is.
That's why you got the floor model TV.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't
does.
hate, baby.
Yeah, he does.
But
Breakout
that's why you got
players,
to start a new relationship.
Right. You were right. The Falcons Chargers on Monday night, like you said first.
Every now and then you got Sweeter Doodle D. That's all I'm saying. If
I don't believe that's all
you
you're
ain't
saying.
Sweeter Doodle D in nobody, then you won't know what a relationship is. You don't know what love is.
Ross said define relationship.
There you go, Ross.
The single guy says that.
Because if it isn't love, then why does it hurt so bad? Why does it make me sad inside? All I'm asking.
That's all you asking.
Yeah.
Think so.
All right, breakout players for the day.
When it doesn't work out, you got to creep. You know what I'm saying? And then you don't want to go chasing waterfalls. All I'm saying.
You can't do that.
See, you talk about chasing waterfalls.
Because hold on, time out. Because chasing waterfalls, then you gotta figure out where Cupid is. Because Cupid doesn't lie. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I'm not doing this to you. Breakout players. Ross, years ago, there were many one-night relationships. I love it. I love it.
Because you know, sometimes you gotta get cold. Because you don't know why you want to be so cold. But sometimes cold is what you do. And then every now and then, after you get cold, you gotta get some Tennessee whiskey to make you feel all right. So breakout players for me, what do we have? I'm sticking with my line. I think Luke McCaffrey is going to be the breakout player for me today.
How did he break out for you last week?
He didn't, but we going to stick on that. It's one thing I am. I'm tried and true to what I believe. I believe in my beliefs, and I stick to my standard. Ask KGM. My standard is my standard.
I think Jamar Chase is gonna stand today after that first week he had all the holdout stuff, and then you come into game one and you don't have a good game. So I think Ja'Marr Chase is going to ball out today. And I also think Lamar Jackson, like I said, Lamar Jackson, I think he's going to rush for 150 today. He's probably going to throw for 150 and run for 150. So that'll give him combined 3. That's a good day. That's my 2.
Ross said, "Gotta be cold to get hot."
I know that's right. You know what you gotta do? You gotta don't stop till you get enough. That's all I'm saying.
Breakout play of the day.
Because you know what happens? Because if you don't stop and you don't get enough, sometimes it gives you butterflies. And then you can't beat it.
Sometimes you gotta never mind. Don't. I'm not.
Because sometimes you gotta live in the purple rain. Because you don't want to go crazy. Because every now and then you gotta call that shrink in Beverly Hills. You know the one. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
Breakout play of the day is gonna be B-Rob. B-Rob's gonna get more touches today. He only got 13 touches last week. I think they won't be playing from behind so much. Brian Robinson will have 20 to 25 touches today.
Instead of asking that shrink how much your mind is left, you gotta ask him how much your time is left. Because every now and then, never mind. I'm sorry.
I don't go with that B-Rob one, man. And I mean, I agree with what we should be doing, but they just, and I know it was because we were down to Tampa Bay, but they just put the run game on this show halfway through the second quarter. It made me no sense what they did with the run game. So,
you know what, Jack? Sometimes you gotta realize, is it the way? Because it's ridiculous. The things that they're doing.
I believe in love.
No, you gotta figure it out, man, Jack.
I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe I can fly too.
Totally. I'm there with you.
Oh, Benji. What we gonna do with you?
Eating? So seriously, I have no idea. I'm debating because I have a steak and I have pork chops. I think I'm gonna do the chops because I have leftovers for later.
Chop bone in or boneless?
Bone in.
There you go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give me a nice little olive oil, base. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna charm nicely, and we gonna make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe some onions and peppers.
No. We're not gonna do onions and peppers with this one.
No.
Because tomorrow may be a better you and a better me, but I'm gonna make it happen.
That sounds good. We know, as I mentioned, beginning of the show, we did my mama's 80th birthday party last night, and my sister told me false information on the catering. She told me there was gonna be chicken parm. I was right. The chicken parm, boy, I can't wait. I get there. It ain't no damn chicken parm, man. So I want some chicken parm.
To kind of deviate off of what's been going on today, I want to give a shout out to a man's man, a dude that stood 10 toes down. He was one of the greatest people I've ever met. Shout out to Silk. I don't know him by any other name. I honestly, with black folks, I don't know his government. But he was one of the greatest guys I ever met. He passed away Thursday. Even just walking to the liquor store this morning to get my vodka, it hit on a different level because he would always be in this car with his window rolled down, and he gave me a dap. And and I didn't get that today. Like when we lose souls and we lose great people, I always live by this rhetoric, but what we do in life echoes in eternity. And when people miss you, those are the echoes in eternity. Like when somebody says that they miss you because you were this person, you were that guy, you were that guy, those are your echoes. And like sometimes don't get caught up in what you did and what you do, because somebody somewhere has echoes of your greatness. And I don't have nothing else after that. KG?
Yeah, me and my cousin was talking about that last night, just looking around. And my mom was the only aunt and uncle left on that side, so we were looking like, we next to step in line.
Yeah.
Be leaders of this family, and we got a bunch of good ones ready to step up next. We were just looking around, and my cousins, and it was just so fun seeing all the little kids doing all the stuff that me and my cousin were both 56 now. did 45 years ago. And you're right. You hit the nail on the head there, BC. It's tough, and I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, man.
Condolences to you, brother. As far as what we eating today, get in the kitchen. I'm gonna cook some pork chops, corn on the cob. See what else we got. Throw some things together. I'm trying to take the pressure off my wife, be a loving husband, and show her that I can cook in the kitchen. But I know how this is gonna go. I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna get the seasoning, the pork chops and everything, and then she gonna come in there. What you doing? I'm cooking pork chops, man. And she gonna get out my kitchen. Just get out. You're supposed to be resting. Get out my kitchen. I told this story before. I don't know if you was here for this, Jack. The first night that I cooked for her, it was All-Star Weekend 2006. She came to the house. I took vacation from work, so she came to the house, and I was like, I'm gonna fry some chicken and some potatoes and stuff. She's like, all right, cool. So I got my cast iron skillet. I got my grandmama cast iron skillet out. I got the oil in there, and I'm frying the chicken. And she like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm frying chicken. Get out. Wait, what? She's like, get out. Go sit down and watch the game. Get out. The game's not on. Well, go watch whatever you're gonna watch on TV, but get out.
Dang.
She didn't like the way I fried my chicken.
You know what that is? She wanted to let you know when the sideshow begins, things gotta change. You know what I'm saying? And I should do a post probably where I want to figure out what I'm cooking today, because I got a steak and I got pork chops. So I'm open. If you guys want to jump in now. Make your thoughts known. Because
it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, dude. You said you got a steak or a pork chop. You're cooking this steak.
I got lunch and dinner, so we gotta.
You cook the steak. Cook the steak. You have for supper, but you can cook the pork chop up also and take a pork chop sandwich to work tomorrow.
Okay. I'm with y'all. All right, cool.
And you keep the bone in and everything. You just gotta put your finger on it while you're eating it. Ain't nothing wrong with the bone in pork chop sandwich. Now, my daddy used to get them down southeast for me all the time. And it tripped me out because the first time he got me one, I bit the bone. I'm like, Dad, there's a bone in this sandwich. He said, yeah, you pinched that part. So,
all right, I'm cool. You
good.
KG.
All right.
He's going to have some chicken and some broccoli.
Nah, he's going to have some fresh bread.
We working on that. But, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Week 2 NFL kickoff is about 54 minutes away for the 1 o'clock games. Make sure you set your lineups, you get your picks in, and make sure you enjoy the games. So until Tuesday, when we come back to recap these 5 games, that's the Gentleman Jack Carr. That's the Midnight Rider. Thank you to Jack Wagner, JoJo, Rawls, the boss, BJ on special assignment. Thank you, everybody, for joining us and participating. Don't forget to go to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Like, subscribe, and follow us on all the platforms so you don't miss anything. We made a special announcement 2 days ago, a day ago. 2 days ago, Friday. We made a special announcement. Go check that out.
No. You're not doing that. The WrestleManiacs are going to be on Me TV.
Dude,
Boom. Let's go.
October 6th. That's why I'm trying to drive traffic up. It's a method to the madness.
Ooh.
I need the traffic.
Okay.
I need the traffic.
Ben just like spilling beans.
Okay.
But the
Don't
post
let
is
me-
up. We made the official announcement last night on the WrestleManiacs as well. So until Tuesday, we don't do no overtime, y'all. We are out of here.